We are one of the only business schools in the world to be quadruple accredited. Accreditation makes a difference because it means we're rigorous, we're recognized, and we're continually audited. We have high standards and we're continually kept on edge by the accreditation process. Is that when they get a Henley MBA and Henley qualification, they know that it's recognized all around the world.
When I decided to apply, I was working for Visa International, a global company, and I had aspirations to move into either a UK office or the Australia office. And when you look at the Henley MBA, it's an international acknowledged MBA, and as they say, it travels whilst others, remain at home.
Reputation that it has worldwide. And I would recommend it to anybody that wants to think globally and not locally.
There's an element that runs through the Henley MBA which is around self-development. It really leads to a very good understanding of who you are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What makes you tick? How do you think? How do you approach problems?
A good MBA program is not a teaching experience where you come and sit in a room, but it's an opportunity to learn and to an extent to steer your own way, knowing what it is you want to get out of the program to bring out the best in yourself.
The personal development program that goes with the MBA, you don't lose yourself in theory. You focus also a lot on your own growth, your personal development.
Now I'm able to think things through, whereas previously I was unable to. I always had the one-sided view of things, but now I'm able to look at things critically and holistically. So my thinking has changed, actually.
I think that the flexibility of the Henley program was one thing which really was very important, because at that point I had a full job, it was a full-time job, I was married, I had children.
I was doing it on a distance learning basis, and the online facility was quite helpful and I didn't have to travel around a lot. Yeah. So I would recommend it in terms of the flexibility.
It was a process and not an event. So as we finished modules, I actually had the ability to implement, to execute, to change my thinking, to change strategy.
International case studies, particularly being in South Africa, you get exposure not only to the South Africa business environment, but how things happen globally, and it opens up your eyes. So I think doing an international MBA, but also with and see how it's applicable to South Africa was invaluable.
The MBA program is more like a toolbox which provides you the ability to say, if you're confronted with something, you just go to your tools and you know exactly how to do things.
Realizing that, time is sort of a really precious resource. So make sure that whatever you do, you do it well.
Well, no matter how difficult the challenge might be, it is still achievable.
I would say it's the discipline to persevere, to see something through. It's a lot of work. It really is a huge amount of work, and nobody should be under any impression that it isn't.
It gets late nights and it gets, throughout the nights, and there's no one there to sit behind you. So you draw it inner strength. You look at what motivates you and you take it through. Never ever think that you can give up. Never ever stop.
It's just about pushing yourself to the limit in some cases, and then having to push yourself more.
It's taught me resilience, it's taught me discipline.
Initially there are times when it looks like it's impossible, but if you persevere, it is achievable.
If I decide to do something, it's just giving me that confidence that I'm able to achieve what I set my mind to do.
The confidence to make decisions based on good basic principles.
As people are going through their modules, their electives, etc., you have an opportunity to share their ideas, their thinking, engage with them electronically, etc. So for me, that was a big learning.
The Henley MBA is not about giving you answers and just talking formally at all. It's really about training your mind and teaching you to be a senior manager and a leader. We take you from an operational level right to board level.
Professionally, it does open doors. It opens a lot of doors, just so that people look at you differently. They look at, your accreditation, and they look at some of the knowledge that you come with.
The MBA experience definitely provided me with a stepping stone career-wise. In the process, I've moved companies, moving from a medium senior management level to a director's level. And in the new year, I'm actually getting a promotion as well. So the decision which was strategic to do the MBA for that has paid off.
It's not that it ends after the MBA. You're actually still sort of in the process of growing and developing yourself, and I've always enjoyed that side of things.